it's me, Catherine, and today I'm here to catch up on my book reviews. So today I'm bringing you 3 reviews in one video. Not 3 reviews in one review, because that would be weird. So 3 reviews in one video, and the books I'm going to be reviewing are Under the Lights by Dalia Adler, Aristotle and Dante Discover the Secrets of the Universe by Benjamin Alida Sapiens. I think that's how it's pronounced. I looked it up, but saying it just doesn't sound right coming out my mouth, but there we go. And finally, Simon versus the Homo Sapien Agenda by Becky Albertalli. So that's what I'm going to be reviewing in this video. You can either stay for all 3, or you can skip to the one that you just want to get to. I will leave the time thingies either on the screen or in the description below for you. And so let's just get into this before I start babbling even more. So first up, Under the Lights by Dalia Adler. So this is actually a sequel novel. I think it's more of a companion because I haven't read the first novel, Daylight Falls. Under the Lights takes place after that, but you do not have to have read Daylight Falls because the perspectives in Under the Lights are different and we're following different stories, different characters. The same characters from Daylight Falls, but the ones who are the main in Daylight Falls are not in Under the Lights, and the ones who weren't the main in Under the Lights, in Daylight Falls, are in Under the Lights, if that makes any sense. You do not have to have read Daylight Falls to read Under the Lights. I didn't, and I enjoyed it just fine. So this is basically about teenagers in Hollywood, and it's told from 2 perspectives. The first one is Josh, who is a bit of a knobhead. I'm not gonna lie, he's a bit of a knobhead. All the doucheists and phobics you can probably think of, including a few more, probably, who is completely ignorant of the privileges that being a white cisgendered male affords him, and just does a lot of crap that anybody else would not have been able to get away with, and he's not a nice person, right? And I don't understand why he has friends. I think Josh is one of the reasons a lot of people don't like this book as much as they maybe would have, because he takes away a lot from our second perspective, which is Vanessa, who is a Korean American, who is very aware of her lack of privileges as a woman of colour, and she's basically trying to find her way through Hollywood, and I think she's sort of trying to find her place in all of this. And then she meets Brianna, and things basically she starts to discover a lot of things about herself. And so on Vanessa's side of things, there is an adorable romance, an adorable FF romance, and from Josh's side there is sort of a redemption thing going on there, but he's a douche and it's not too much. But it does take away from Vanessa's perspective, and I think that's what let this down for a lot of people, including myself. By the end I didn't hate Josh, but also I would have preferred more from Vanessa than we got from Josh. So I hope all of that was coherent enough. So, 2 perspectives, Josh and a sort of redemption thing, and Vanessa and sort of finding herself, discovering herself, and adorable romance. So that, guys, is Under the Lights. I enjoyed it. It's what I wanted. I specifically sought this out because of what it was, and it wasn't the best I've ever read, but I enjoyed it just fine. So if you want to pick up something light, I think it's very light, and it deals with a lot of important things. I think a lot of important issues, and it's not perfect, but I enjoyed it for what it was. If you've made sense of anything of what I just said there, and it sounds like something you might want to pick up, then go ahead there. So up next is where I calmly and very coherently deliver my thoughts to you guys about Aristotle and Dante Discover the Secrets of the Universe by Benjamin Alida Sapiens. It's what I'd like to say, but if that was true, then I wouldn't need to be here with a haircut, different t-shirt, and filming at a different angle. This is what actually happened. Okay, so next we have Aristotle and Dante Discover the Secrets of the Universe by Benjamin Alida Sapiens. To have ever sort of... But Dante is, I don't know what I'm saying anymore. This book sort of... But basically it's about these two boys who become friends and they do stuff and stuff happens and they're getting on with their life and things happen and a lot of things happen and I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. I can see how there's nothing oh my goodness, this is a mess. Yes it is, but luckily I'm here to try and make this better. So now I'm going to try to deliver these same thoughts but more coherently for you guys, okay? So Aristotle and Dante discover the secrets of the universe. It is about, it's been like months since I finished it and I still struggle to I'm still struggling to gather my thoughts on this story. I definitely think I need to reread this at some point in the future. But essentially this is about a beautiful friendship between two boys, Aristotle and Dante. Is it a perfect friendship? No, definitely not. It has its flaws, but what relationship doesn't? On one side we have Dante, adorable, precious Dante, who has a seemingly open relationship with his parents and a pretty open personality to go with that, and he's adorable. He's adorable and I will fight anyone that hurts him. And then on the other side we have Aristotle, whom everyone calls Ari, who is sort of the opposite. He is barely open with himself, never mind anybody else, and this story is told from Ari's perspective. So we get the friendship and we get all the events that take place told from Ari's perspective. So aside from loving the friendship, the relationship between these two and seeing it grow and develop as the story unfolds, and as much as I love Dante, who is precious and adorable and I just want to take him home and love him forever, the reason I think that I enjoyed this story as much as I did and why I felt as involved in this story as I did was because of Ari. I think Ari's one of those characters that you will either get or you won't. Like if you don't get him, and then you probably won't like him and you probably won't enjoy this story as much. But I did. I felt a connection with Ari, and honestly, I see more of myself in Ari than I have ever seen in another character before. So I feel I saw a lot of myself in this story, a lot of myself in Ari. Obviously we're not the same, we're not the same at all, but I see a lot of myself, and I felt a lot of myself in Ari, so I felt a real involvement in this story and a real attachment to Ari, and that's why I enjoyed this story as much as I did. And obviously this story is character driven rather than plot driven. It's about the characters rather than what actually happens in the story. It's just Ari living through his life. It's set over a period of a few years, I think, and seeing the characters, Ari especially, seeing him grow up and realise a few things, and seeing his relationship with Dante and his relationship with his parents, and just seeing all of that unfold and seeing how he develops as a character is just something I really appreciated and something I really enjoyed. And honestly, the reason my last review was a mess is because I don't have the real words to explain it properly, to give you guys my thoughts and to do a proper review, because it's one of those books that hit closer to home than I thought, and those sorts of books I find them really hard to talk about, and that's really all I can say. So would I recommend it? Yes, I would. You'll either like it or you won't. I guess that's just one of those things, but I really enjoyed it, so I would definitely recommend it. And that is it. That is it for this. So that is me done. Over to Past Me. So finally we have Simon versus the Homo sapien agenda by Becky Albertalli, and this story follows Simon, who is gay but not openly. The only people who know are Blue, who is someone he's been talking to over the internet, another student from his school that he's been talking to. They've been exchanging emails for a while, and you know, developing some sort of friendship and things like that, and a guy who accidentally sees Simon's email and decides to blackmail him. The blackmail isn't that serious until it gets that serious, and things happen that are not very nice for Simon to have to deal with. But aside from that, overall I found this to be a really cute read. The romance between Simon and Blue, watching them fall in love from the inside out before they actually know who each other are. Simon trying to figure out who Blue is and things like that. I really liked that. I thought that was adorable. The coming out was not nice. I'm not gonna lie, it's not nice. So if you're expecting a nice, cute coming out story, this is not it. So just be warned going in that it's not nice and it's not something that Simon should have ever had to deal with. So that's a thing. And I felt like I really liked Simon and I really liked Blue. You get to know a lot about both of them, seeing their emails, reading their emails and their exchanges and things like that. But I feel like the rest of the characters were a bit flat. I didn't feel the friendship between Simon and his friends. I didn't feel the friendship between his friends and his friends. And I guess, I don't know, that's just me personally. I just wasn't feeling it. So the rest fell a bit flat. The rest of the characters fell a bit flat. But overall, I really enjoyed it. I thought it was a really nice story and I enjoyed it. So that concludes my 3 reviews in one video, and I do mean review in the loosest terms. So that is it, guys. Let me know your thoughts on any of the books that I have mentioned in this video today. Let me know if you've read them and what your thoughts were, and I will hopefully see you in another video. Bye! Okay. Hey everyone! Hey everyone, it's me, Catherine, and today I'm here to try to catch up with all the reviews. Catherine, this sounded so much better in my head and now I'm trying to say it and it just doesn't work. And finally, Simon versus the Simon versus the Homo sapien agenda by Catherine. Who is it by? Okay, so Under the Lights by Dahlia Adler. This is the second book in I am so prepared for this. I am so prepared. Okay, so this book takes place after to enjoy and understand Under the Lights, because the perspectives that it takes place, it's about teenagers in Hollywood, on the acting scene, obviously, and her perspective.